Alright, chat, let's hope that that is all back to normal. So, it's like, great, all the bitrate problems I was having on the last stream, all fine. All fine. Now, it might be the audio. It's still cracking? Fuck's sake. Alright, we'll see how it goes. See if it gets any better. And if it doesn't, then I'll end the stream. And, oh, are you kidding me? Why the hell are these still on? I turned these off. Really not the best racing car person, but, you know. Give it a shot. We work a little test stream to see if we got the audio issues fixed. How's it been so far? Are we still cracking? Go back through and play that same map again. Actually, hang on. Still cracking? Fuck's sake. No, I don't want to quit the game. No, go away. There we go. No. I want to turn the damn tutorials off, man. I don't want the tutorials on. Yeah, just get on with it, dude. Come on. So we're still cracking still, right? If I've got to go get a brand new fucking headset, man, I tell you now, I'm not gonna be fucking happy. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's go. Get the fuck out of it. Now it's behaving? Is behaving right now? Are you serious? My god, man. I'll just keep, like... If it starts cracking out again, let me know, because if it's going to keep bunching out, or like, it'll behave and then won't behave, I'm going to get really pissed off and frustrated, so I'll end the stream, and, oh shit. There's got to be like the mic, an issue with the mic, not the controller itself, but surely that's got to be the case, man. If it behaves, it doesn't behave, it's likely a broken cable, but so far it's good. I don't know how the cable could have got broken if that's the case, man. Because, like, I'm very careful with cables and shit, so... Let's just see where it goes. I didn't want to play through the tutorials again. I literally just wanted to turn the fucking things off because I know how to play the game already, but like if we're having all of these issues with audio, it'll be worth just dicking around on these until like oh, oncoming traffic, lovely. No, I know, just talking from experience. Yeah, dude, like, I know, man, like I said, if it's fucked a cable, I don't know how it got fucked, because, like, I take care of, like, cables and shit, because, like, I don't like having to replace shit, especially when it's, like, relatively new, so... Like, I've only had this entire fucking headset and stuff for a couple months, so... Right. I want to turn tutorials off. How can I turn them off? That's what I want to do. No. game info. Is it in? No, it won't be in there. So is it still like stable right now, or is it still, is it gone back to choppy shit? Because this is like, this is gonna get real irritating, man, if I've got to go and get a new headset and shit, man. I'm gonna be so fucking annoyed, I can tell you that much. Our tutorials, it just takes me back to these two. There's no way to turn them off, are you kidding me? There's gotta be a way to turn them off, I'll have to Google it. Go back in and play that same race again. We've already played it, but we'll play it again. It's been good so far, it's not choppy. Jesus Christ, man. Like now it bloody behaves. Like I'm hoping that the hoping it sudden. Oh my god, really? Come on. Ooh. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right round. Like, unrealistic street racing, but, you know, screw it. Am I gonna hit things back into third? Yeah. Oh, no, I got in second. Awesome. I was saying you could just... yeah, not sure what it was, but so far no issues. Okay, right. I was saying you could just yap over the game if it lags out on you. I'm lurking. I'm changing my oil. Dude, yeah, like, I could have yapped, but, like, we're getting some choppy audio on the mic, and that's gonna frustrate me, knowing that you guys got choppy audio on your end, so I was like, I don't want to subject you guys to that, so change up car. We'll go for a BMW. Why not? Because nobody likes... Like, we can see my terrible driving skills, like, you know, we know I was a terrible driver because of the tank incidents. Always should, like, if a streamer is streaming and they're, like, cracking, like, there's mic issues, you should always tell them, dude. Always. It's like, Because they want to put out the best, like, stream they can, the best content they can. More. We're out in the Himalayas, right? Fourth, goddamn. Terrible racing, terrible. Complete the challenge to win the reward. Lovely, okay, thank you very much. Funny, you changed to a car game while I change my oil. Dude, that is quite funny. But no, like Chivalry 2, it was like taking like 5 minutes to get into a match. And, I'm not somebody, I don't like to wait that long just to get into a match. And then there was like other issues with the game too, like it kept crashing out in the menu. Like I couldn't cancel a game to reboot, so I had to reboot the damn thing, so... It was a case of try and find something a bit more chill that I know is gonna work. I'm not really a car game person, so how is he still going upside down? Let's go, baby. So I thought we'd go try out some beep beep broom broom and see what happens. Is the mic audio coming through fine, or has it gone back to crackly? Oh yay, we finally got... Oh, you gotta hit third as a minimum? Okay, I get it now, I get it. Oh, we can upgrade, okay. Okay, that'll do. Thank God, that terrible hood music is over. Oh, I say that, now it's starting again. I do not like hip-hop, man. I'm not a hip-hop kind of guy. It's hood music. It promotes violence and drug use. I don't like it. I say that, and then I'll listen to like Guns N' Roses tunes like Mr. Brownstone, which is all about him taking heroin. Oh god. Wait, so I just like regenerate in... What the fuck is that? That's not realistic. like sci-fi car racing without cool-looking sci-fi cars. That's all this game is. Yeah, can you stop with the tutorials game? Seriously? I do not care. I know how to play the damn game. Stop giving me shitty tutorials. Block the entire screen. Like, I only got this game initially, so like, just so I had something quick and simple to fire up on if something went wrong on stream. Like it has tonight, so... The music of the colored man offends me greatly. Some radio host in the States back in the day, I forgot the name. Yeah, probably. There was probably some dude out there, yeah, that said that without a doubt. Like, it's not that it offends me, it's just it's not my cup of tea. I don't like it at all. Like, some of Eminem's stuff is kind of okay. For that kind of, like, the whole rap hip-hop stuff. But, oh, Dodge Challenger. Oh, lovely. Finish the race in this position or higher, or do what we do and just win the race. You'll get this flag for free for winning. Okay, where am I? There we go. But yeah, like I said, it's not that it's like something that offends me. It's more a case of, it's just not my cup of tea and I just don't like hearing it. I find it very grating. Like grating on the ears, personally. Let's get on. Oh, is that... Oh. Avalanche. Okay. Yes, can you just stop with the tutorials, asshole? Like, I find a lot of computer-generated music to, like, I don't really view it as music. Because it's not come from, like, an organic thing. It's not really a real sound, if you know what I mean. It's computer-generated, so... But then, of course, people will make the argument, well, what about synthesizers, if that's the case? So it's one of those weird kind of arguments that you know... You have unlocked the card pack store. Let's get a free blueprint pack now. Alright, let's go. See what all this shit's about, shall we? What's been clear since you switched the game? Okay. Wait, what the fuck was that about? You can spend tokens for 1 pack or get 5 packs for a higher rarity card guarantee. Let's get 1 pack for free this time. Yeah, okay. So I'm wondering now if, like, this whole section of the game's all tutorial shit. And that's why all the tutorials are popping up. Maybe I should have done all this off stream to find out. Back in San Francisco. Well, what they want San Francisco to look like, nice and clean. There's not shit all over the floor and hobos everywhere. Crash out. Oh god! What the hell? We're gonna do terrible this race, I think. I think we're supposed to clear the— what the fuck happened there? Oh, total wipeout on that dude. Holy shit. That was a close one. Close second there. In very rare cases, the game can be the source of the issue. Oh, okay. See, I thought it might have been the stream, like itself, because we had the bitrate issues. For some reason. I mean, it's been fine since I dropped it down to 720p. Because I was on 1080p at 400 FPS, or whatever the hell it is, and it's all matching up in Lightstream. It was all matched up, so I'm not sure what the problem was exactly. Oh no, they got that dreadful hood music again. Gearheads, okay. Hopefully now there'll be no more tutorials, because that was getting so annoying. Oh, we got 10 races to go. Awesome. We're going to Scotland! We're going to Scotland, boys! Wonder if we'll see a Critical Drinker out drink driving. I'm gonna have to tinker around in the menu, see if I can find like non-hood music to listen to. Alright, we're in a massive, like, ship or something, okay. Like, this is proper driving music right now. Bit of rock and roll, good old school rock and roll, man. That's what you should be driving to. Oh. I thought dude had taken us out for a second. So far, new tutorials. I say that one's gonna pop up in a minute, like, out of nowhere. Like, the one car racing game when I was a kid I absolutely loved was Need for Speed Most Wanted. That was a fucking awesome game. For like a car game, you know? Oh shit, I'm in first. Holy shit, man. Somehow, we came in first on that one. God knows. Okay, lovely. Multiply everything. I don't have time for your wanting me to upgrade shit right now. Oh, look at that. They're playing Revenge Sevenfold again. Awesome. Oh, they actually got the lyrics in this one. The audio track. Vocal track, rather. So the steel. Ah! You should have known the price of evil. It hurts to know that you belong here. Yeah. No one to call, nobody to fear. Your tragic fate is looking so clear. Banger of a tune. Could apply that song to my fucking life, not gonna lie. Finish fourth, we gotta go through that one again. Okay, are you... Yeah, we can go with that one. Take me back to the favorite car. Oh god, now they're playing that hip-hop crap again. Please, please now. one of the cool things I always loved about the GTA games was all the radio station options you had. Like, they really catered for the audience, because it was like, hey, people might not want to listen to gangland crap, you know? Fun fact about the San Andreas rock station in GTA San Andreas, Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses was the voice of the DJ on that station. When people are doing their little dances before the match and stuff in Fortnite, I've had to go through and like erase the songs but keep the rest of the audio. Although it didn't happen on my last stream because it's like they got copyright blocked in certain territories for copyright reasons. Like, copyright can be a finicky ass thing, man. Oh, that's lovely. Oh shit, how did I get in first? I don't know. Oh god, I'm in third again. No! Excuse me, I don't think so. I'm not gonna let you slip back into, like, slip you back, no. Not today. Dude went spinning. Alrighty, tidy, let's do this. Alright. I had this on for, I got the game on Game Pass, so I had like a backup game to play for like, back to San Francisco? Really? I don't want to go to San Francisco. I don't like San Francisco. San Francisco's lame and gay. But no, like, I got the game on Game Pass because it was free. And I was like, well, I need something kind of light and simple and easy to play that's not gonna take up too much brain power, you know? When I want to do a chill stream or something. And I never used it. Like, I was just like, okay, I did the tutorials, I learned how to play, and I just haven't gone back to it, so, until now, so. Thought it was perfect to drag out after the Chivalry 2 fiasco. Has the mic been okay so far? Has it started being choppy again? Or is it still clear like it normally should be. Stream health is absolutely fine, so... Completed all race goals. Thank you. Something I do want to do actually, since playing this, I want to go back and try and find the Need for Speed Most Wanted. See if I can find that again. Because I think that'll be fun to play on stream. A game from my childhood. Oh, dubstep. Oh god, no. No one likes dubstep. As Cable said in Deadpool 2, dubstep's for pussies. I don't know what happened there. I just went over, got hit into the wall at the bridge, and that's it. Nope, all good. That's weird, man. That's weird. That's weird how, like, the game itself... We'll have to try Chivalry 2 again at some point and see if it's still gonna be an issue. I hope it's not, because I do like playing Chivalry 2. Okay, let's see if we can beat the time. Beat the clock, you gotta beat the clock! God, that's an old song, man. Ah, there's the finishing line. Okay. That's why we didn't get there. Dubstep got ruined by Skrillex. Skrillex, like, I remember that dude. There was a guy in college who, like, he copied that look, like that stupid haircut that Skrillex had back in the day, where it was like the side shaved thing. Having fun, becoming race back to Microsoft Store and let us know, not now. And he had that whole thing going on, but he was like a metalhead, like punk emo kind of thing. And this guy used to hit on me all the time. for some bizarre reason. And I was like, dude, like, I appreciate the interest, but I don't roll that way, man. Every time we're at a party, it always is like flirting with me all the damn time. I'm like, dude, like, enough is enough. I'm not interested, okay? He's a nice enough guy, but he's very, very consistent. Shaggins was no help at all. Shaggins just used to laugh his ass off because I'd get really awkward because I turned the guy down as like nicely, as politely as I could, but I was always terrified that I was just gonna get screamed at for being a homophobe or something. And Shaggins, of course, knew that. That's why I was kind of awkward with it all, and he'd just laugh his ass off. Like, dude, this isn't fun for me. You don't get hit on by dudes. He's like, yeah, I do. I've been hit on by dudes before. I was like, have you? Like, yeah. He was like, I just turn him down. I don't give a shit. I just turn him down as politely as I can. I don't get awkward about it. If they call me a homophobe, they call me a homophobe. I don't care. Because I know I'm not. Other people know I'm not. You know? Get to where we need to be. Are we gonna do this? Are we gonna... What the fuck is there actual like Formula 1 car in the race? What the fuck is that, man? What the fuck is that? Come on, we can get into that top third spot. Come on. Yeah, like Skrillex, man. Like all I really remember from that, like about him, is that he was like some super popular dubstep guy, and that one guy in college who like copied his haircut, who had the hots for me. That's all I really remember. Like, if you listen to some tracks by Burial, you can glean what dubstep can be. Like, dude, like, dubstep really not my thing, dude. Like, I'll give them a listen, but just like the computerized sounds and shit. Like, I say that, but I absolutely love cyberpunk music, so it's really hypocritical. I'm such a hypocrite, really. Where are you taking me? Oh, daily events. Events can be accessed from here. There are new events and exciting rewards every day. Make sure to join the fun. Okay, explore events. What's going on? Yeah, okay, thank you. Let me go back to where I want to go to. Claim, thank you. Claim now. Okay, where am I? We'll go for the dodge. Can I actually claim any of this shit? I don't know. Right. Go back. No. Are you sure I want to exit? No, I don't want to exit the game. I want to go back to the Gearheads thing and... Thank you. Back to Scotland. Going back to Scotland. I wonder if Count Dankula and Drinker ever hear my Scottish accent, I'm gonna get punched. And if I ever meet them, I'm gonna get punched by one of them. I know it. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you take the piss out of my accent? Oh, what the fuck? So it like automatically puts you back on the track if you go off slightly. This is the perfect game for DSP. like puts it back on the track when he goes off it. Spinny, spinny. How am I in 6th place again? Jesus Christ, this is the worst race so far. Worst performance. Oh, there we go. 4th place. We're down in 4th. Okay, now we're in 3rd. Second. First? How the hell did we... What? Okay, I was off-road. Okay, lovely. Yeah, that's weird, though. How, like, the mic seems to be fine now, but on Chivalry 2, completely gone. That is very, very bizarre. Right, chat, I need to go for a pee, so I will be a couple minutes and I'll be right back. Crap. Yeah, dude, I heard that thunder. That was wild, man. DSP is gonna be put back on track a lot, but also he hardly plays games. Yeah, like, I don't know why he bothers anymore. Like, he clearly doesn't have any fun streaming games anymore. Like, DSP just needs to go and work a regular job, you know? Like Boogie2988, like Wings of Redemption. There are people that would be so much happier just not being on the internet the way that they are. Like, literally, all they gotta do is just go work a 9 to 5, you know? They had their moment in the sun. Call it a day now, guys. Come on. You know, it's like, careers on the internet are like, you know, music careers. It doesn't last forever. You eventually reach a point where your salad days end up behind you. And all of those guys, their days are gone. They're the days where they were people of respectability. I mean, not that they ever really were, to be perfectly fucking honest. Especially DSP, my god. Like, at least for a time, like Boogie2988, before, like, the mask fell off and people realized what the kind of person he actually was. Like, when he was doing the full Francis skits and stuff. Like, at least there was some artistic merit to what he was doing, which you could, like, have a level of respect for. But DSP, he never really had any of that. You know, he was just... like, when the money started coming in, you know, he realized, hey, this is just a money thing. That's it. DSP is one of those people who doesn't do something for the love of the game, he does it for the money. Money, he's one of those people that's corrupted by money, you know? Oh my god, we just took out 2 cars. That's insane. 2 in a row, that's insane. Like me, I'm doing this, like, right, like, for the love of the game. Because I love video games, and... I love video games, and the breakup with my ex, like, I lost my passion for a lot of things, including gaming. So, when I was looking at ways to try and fall back in love again with the things that I enjoyed doing, I was like, what can I do that will bring me back to gaming? Because I tried gaming, like, after the breakup, and I was just like, I just wasn't feeling it at all, wasn't really enjoying it as much, and I thought I'd try streaming, just to see if it, like, helped me back into it, and it has, you know? Discovered my, my passion for gaming again, which is awesome. I don't think Boogie2988 can work a normal job. Like, I don't know, man. Like, he claims to have worked a normal job at some point before, so he must be able to. Or maybe he's too fucked in the head now that he can't. I don't know. I can tell you one thing though. If he was living over here in the UK, he would not be making enough money, like without Lolcow Live and that paycheck coming from Keemstar, he would not be making enough money to survive. And he would have to, like, he would basically be forced to go back to work. Unless, of course, like, he used the being overweight excuse to, like, claim welfare, which is, like, a massive scam a lot of people do over here in the UK, because we've got the welfare state. So a lot of people, they get overweight, then they have all these problems because they're overweight, like, you know, they're, oh, my joints don't work properly, and I can't stand up for very long, and blah, blah, blah. and then they go on like the disability part of the welfare system, and they milk it for all they're worth. You know, all it's worth. They try to milk it for as long as they can, which should not be the case, because there are people out there like legitimately who need to go on the welfare for various health conditions, and they get denied. But then you get these fat bastards who really their only problem is not being able to stop themselves putting cake in their fucking mouth over and over again, and they get on it fine, you know? The mental health thing too, like, you know, Shaggins, like, he's been on and off the mental health side of things, like, on the welfare part of things, like, since we left college, you know? He's had jobs and stuff, but, like, in between jobs and stuff like that, when his mental health's got really bad, he's had to go on the welfare side of things for the mental health. And you get people faking depression and anxiety now, so they don't have to go get a job and shit. It's fucking disgusting. And like, there should be tougher rules, like, and stuff like that. But when they bring in the tougher rules and stuff, it makes it more difficult for the people that actually need it. Like Boogie would be, if he couldn't get on the disability for being overweight, which he would try to do if he lived over here, like, he would have to go on job seekers, basically, on universal credit, the job seeking part of it. And he'd have to actively be looking for work. And, like, they would, like, if he didn't find a job under a certain period of time, there'd be sanctions on the money he gets and all this kind of stuff. He would not be able to handle it. So they do it like that, so basically, if you find work and you get into work, you stay in work as long as you as long as you can. Because it's not, like, a very... They don't really give you enough to live on, to be perfectly honest. Like, the government claimed that this is the legal amount the law says that you need to live on, minimum. And you can't live on it, you know? You really can't live on it. Like, yeah, your rent might be covered and stuff like that, but, like, the money that you've got to pay your bills, get groceries, toiletries so you can clean yourself and stuff, and clothe yourself, all that kind of stuff, it's not enough to live on. And that's like if you're just on the basic kind of job seekers part of it. If you're just looking for work, you're perfectly healthy, you can work, and you're just looking for work. Like, they don't pay you enough to live on. Like, your rent will be paid, yeah, but then you're left with, like, I guess like 270 quid, 270 pounds. And that's like, no, you can't live on that after you paid your bills and shit. Second. Okay, so we got second. Yeah, second. Yeah, Boogie, like, you know, he wouldn't hack it over here, man. He would not hack it at all. Like, you know, the problem is with those guys as well, is like they lost their passion for what they do. And they're not, like, good enough actors to, like, hide it. They're not, you know, like, with Gundo, like, we all know that he's, like, he's lost the passion for everything. Doing stuff like YouTube and stuff. But he still puts in the effort to make it seem like he's not. Like he hasn't, you know, like you watch his videos, there's still a lot of effort that goes into them, you know, at the moment anyway, like... I do wonder if Gundo will ever actually go into a slop producing era where he'll just churn it out and not put as much effort in. Because a part of me thinks he's a little bit too stuck in his ways to really, like, go full-on slop. Like, he might not put as much effort in, but I don't think he's ever gonna go full-on slop, you know? But yeah, at least Gundo, like, oh shit. Gundo has a reason to, not go, to have lost all of the passion for this, doing this kind of thing, because of how shitty he's been treated by the platform, so... Oh shit. Like Boogie and DSP, Wings, all those guys, like, you know, Review Tech USA, all of them, like, they've got no one to blame but themselves for what's happened to them and their downfalls, you know? So it's just like, yeah, I have no sympathy for you at all. You brought all of this on yourselves. Now you've got to deal with the consequences of that, you know? Just go off the internet, go get a regular job, and you'll be a hell of a lot happier, you know? Like, I know people with less than what they've got who are happier than they are. We're not doing well, guys. We're not doing well on this particular map. Map? Course? Big course, right? Yeah. This is a race course, so. Ooh, okay, thank you. Check it later on. I don't think that DSP ever had passion for something other than money. I think possibly, you know? I mean, maybe that's why he got, like, fired from the job, the helicopter place or whatever it was that his dad got him. That company that his dad worked for. Like, maybe that was it. Maybe he was just there purely for the money, and it showed. I mean, to be perfectly honest, like, all of the 9-to-5 jobs I've ever worked, including the one I do now, like, I'm there purely for the money. Like, if something better came along, I'd be gone in a fucking heartbeat. You know, something better, money-wise, came along, I'd be gone. I don't want to work at a supermarket my entire life. Come on. We're not doing so well. Yes, like all of my previous employers and managers and stuff, they all know that I'm not there because I enjoy doing what I'm doing. I enjoy the job. They know I'm there purely because there's money there to be had. That's it. Oh, you bitch! How dare you! You know, yeah, but DSP, I don't know how he makes money. I don't know how he's managed to earn a living. I really don't. Because, he doesn't make a lot of money. But then again, you know, as we found out, because of Gundo, DSP makes more money than Nyenas does. And he doesn't put in nearly enough effort. It sucks. What's even more bizarre to me is that people actually pay him money. That just baffles me. That really does baffle me. I'm like, why? no way. Like, it's got to be luck. He's retards going in there and paying it. You know, that's all it. That's all it is. Because there's like, people that can't understand what quality is, and he's got the luck on his side that there are people out there like that that have found him. You know. But, you know, he has created, like, this whole economy around him. Because you got all of the detractor channels that make money off of him. You've got, you know, people like Gundo and Kino Casino. All of those kind of guys that just, you know, use him for a lolcow, you know? I'm just racing this one other dude? Oh, shit. Okay, I gotta focus on this motherfucker now. Yeah, I don't think we're pulling this off. I always thought maybe, like, Forza Horizon might be a fun one to try out on stream at some point. Perfect run? How was that a perfect run? This game is more retarded than Dark Side Phil. Like, he's miles ahead of us. We're cooked. Oh no, he's not. There he is. I can see him now. Ah, finally they put on a good tune. Well, what sounds like a good tune. Okay, let's see, can we pull this off? Okay, we're nearly there. Oh yeah, look at that baby. Oh yeah. Oh, oh no. No! Come on. No. No! Yeah, DSP got some lucky stars, dude. Okay, let's try out the BMW. Congratulations, Garage Level 6. Okay, thank you very much. The Mazda. The Mazda. Jaguar, Lotus, Porsche. As it is okay. Ford Shelby. Can I get the Ford Shelby? No. Well, I'll figure that shit out later. Claim, thank you. Oh, stop taking me places. Go the fuck away. Yeah, I know. Thank you. I really should have, like, played through some of this so I had all of this stuff done and out the way. So I wasn't having to get down with it on stream. Let's put up on everything. Okay, let's go. This has been an absolute, like, shit show of a stream tonight, because it, for a whole host of reasons. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Gotta focus, man, focus. Okay, that gave us a little nice head start. Lovely. Ah! Oh, fucker. No, like I said, I do this purely for the love of the game. At least right now, you know. I have been through all the shit that Gundo and other people have to, like, hit that point where I'm just like, no, I'm just doing this for the money, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, like, if, like, they started making money doing this, it'd be awesome. I'd love it, of course. But that's not why I started doing this. I started doing it purely because I needed to get back into something I loved, and I couldn't think of any other way to go back to it without, like, giving up on it, you know? We're doing better than we have in previous rounds. Well, I say we, I. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. I'm winning this race this time. I'm winning. That helicopter is flying way too damn low. That, like, breaks so many British Air Force, well, aeronautical regulations. Motherfucker. Screw you. Oh shit. You nearly got us again. You nearly got us again on the home stretch. We nearly made that same mistake twice. Awesome, thank you, lovely. No. Multiplayer. Okay, lovely. We'll go and sort all that shit out off stream. I'll just get all this done. We just wanna focus on the races, you know. Right. Let's go back to the favorite car. I don't know why I like this one more than the BMW. At least, like, in terms of, like, aesthetics, how it looks. BMW cars just, I don't know. Seemed to be like a thing over here in the UK, like when I was in school. Like, you'd always get that one person who comes from, like, a working class background, whose parents, like, live entirely off of credit cards to try and appear, like, better off and much more well off than everyone else. And they'd always seem to drive BMWs for some bizarre reason. Yeah, for some reason BMW just seems to be the car they go for. people like that. I don't know why, because MWs, they're not that nice, to be perfectly honest. At least, yeah, in my... True. Why did I say Nas? Back of the Himalayas. Oh god, we've got another time record to beat. Okay. Whoa! Holy moly. Get a few extra seconds. Fantastic. Awesome. Yeah, like, I really need to, like, double check on a lot of games, I think, in future, like the, Oh! We were so close, and we crashed out right before we got there, literally crashing in. Just as it hit the 1 second mark. No, I gotta double check, like, double check games from now on for, like, the streamer mode. There is a stream mode for, like, the music. If they use, like, copyrighted music and stuff in the game. Pardon me. Like, if I'm perfectly honest, like, racing games, like, apart from Need for Speed Most Wanted back in the day, and, Mario Kart, like the original, like, Mario Karts for the Wii and stuff, like, that was really the most I would ever play in terms of racing games. So, like, stuff like this is all, like, very new territory for me. Come on, can we get an extra time? Yeah, we got some extra time. Oh no, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. No. It blows up every time, really? Like, is there a bomb strapped to the underneath of the car? Is that what's going on there? I'll exhaust all of the tanks of gas I've got on these cars to get this one done. Okay, let's not fuck this one up this time. Will we pull this one off? I don't think we're going to. It's going to be a repeat. Rinse, cycle, repeat. Ah! Damn van in the way. Like, who parks their car there? on a racetrack, you know? What fucking retard. I gotta stop saying that word. I gotta say regarded instead, because that's the word where it gets around the bots. The AI bots, man. Oh! Okay, we managed to pull that off somehow. Six seconds, man. We had 6 seconds. Oh, minus 6 seconds. I don't even. I'm not even gonna wrap my head around that shit. Just gonna take it as a way to go. For some reason, I don't know why Most Wanted just was the game that, like, I ended up getting hold of in terms of Need for Speed and just played that, so. I played the hell out of that game on the PS2 for like a good 2 or 3 months in a row. I was just playing the hell out of that game. Get home from school, fire up the PS2. Self-destruction. Yeah, get home from school, fire up the PS2. In my room, that was it. Boom, straight away. Crash out. I'll tell you one thing though, like school, in terms of like school, it was a very strange experience going to school over here for the first time. Because over here in the UK, of course, like back in the States, we get to wear whatever clothes we want in school. Welcome to your bank. Now, after each race, you will earn tokens for the bank. Okay, thank you. You can claim the tokens you have accumulated in your bank at any time. The first amount is free. Okay, thank you. If you need more info, press here. I don't need any more info right now. I'll do all of that off stream. I'm trying to have a nice chill stream right now. Thank you. So, yeah, like, back in the States, like, we get to wear whatever clothes we want to wear in school. Over here, though, you have to wear a uniform. That was a strange experience. Having to, like, get used to wearing a uniform and stuff, that was very strange. It felt very... I never really got used to it either, you know, it was putting on the same damn clothes. Not literally the same, like, shirt, the same pair of pants, you know, it was like the same, you know what I mean, like, it was like the same outfit over and over again. Of different individual clothes, you know? It was very, very bizarre. having to put that same outfit on. Like the sweater, like was not the like I had one of those. That was it. And it was like my mom or my dad would put it in the laundry. Like every Wednesday night, it would go in the laundry. But I had like a fresh polo shirt with the school logo on it every day. I had fresh pants every day. Fresh socks, all that on every day, obviously. And yeah, we finally got that second flag. Fantastic. So yeah, that was pretty bizarre. And then when I got up into high school, for the first year, we had... it wasn't even for like the first year, really. It was like the first few months. It was a very similar kind of deal. The uniform, we had like a like a sweater and like a pullover sweater. But we had to wear like a formal shirt and tie, and then they changed the uniform to like blazers and ties. So that was like, it was like wearing a suit almost every day. It was very strange. And we, like in the summer, we had to ask permission from our teacher to take. Of course, being Shaggins, would just take off his blazer. He didn't give a shit. And the teachers were like, you know, you've got to take your shirt off. Yeah, you got to ask for permission to take your blazer off. Shaggins. Obviously, they wouldn't say Shaggins, but it's just like, you know, you got to ask for our permission to take your blazer off. And Shaggins would just look at them dead in the face and say, "Who the fuck are you, my mom? You don't have to ask you permission for shit." Of course, he got in trouble. Shaggins even, like, I'll never forget when he did this. We were in English class one day, because we had a lot of the same classes. And he got up to go to the bathroom. So they had this like cover teacher come in, and she had never met any of us before. She'd never met Shaggins, so she had no idea what we were like, especially Shaggins. And she was like, "No, you can't go without my permission." And Shaggins was just like, "All right, okay." And he goes to the back of the room in the corner, unzips his pants. And she's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Well, you said I'm not allowed to go to the bathroom, so I'm just gonna go piss in the corner. How about that?" And she's just like, "You wouldn't dare." He's just like, "I've unzipped my pants and my cock is out if you want to see it, but then again, you could get in trouble, miss, after all, for getting a minor to expose themselves." And she's like, "Fine, just go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom." And of course, our entire class is laughing, because they're just like, "Oh my god, no way. No way he really did that." Shaggins, he was a menace, man. Like, teachers did not like him at all. Like, he was a good enough student, but like the teachers did not like it because he would clap back at them over shit like that. One Shaggin started a protest as well outside because the teachers were like, "Hey, we're gonna lock the school bathrooms, student bathrooms during lesson time," because they were trying to stop people from leaving the classrooms and stuff. And Shaggins was like, "No, that's wrong. You can't do that." And the teachers were like, "Yes, we can." As I know you can't, because it's against human rights to make people like, not give people the opportunity to relieve themselves. Not only that, but if, like, any of the girls need to go to the bathroom to deal with period stuff, you know, to expect them to sit in class without, you know, when they've had their period and they gotta deal with that, you know, not letting them deal with it, that's fucked up. And the teachers were like, yeah, well, it's not really our decision, it's the Board of Governors and the head teacher's decision. And Shaggins was like, alright then, okay. So, like, barely anyone turned up to, like, the next couple of classes that day. The Shaggins had basically got everybody all riled up to go and sit outside the staff room. So we all just went out and sat outside the staff room on the floor in the middle of winter as well. So it was just like, hey, you know, we're all gonna get colds and shit, so you're all gonna get colds too. And the head teacher came out and was just like, okay, I'll talk to the governors, we got the rules reversed. And within, like, by the end of the week, like, the rules have been changed. Not that, like, anyone really followed them the rest of that week anyway. The bathrooms stayed open. So that particular headmistress did not like Shaggins at all. Uniforms are a bit odd to me, but I sort of get the idea since it kind of limits bullying based on what you wear, but not that much. Yeah, well, that's like the theory behind it, like, nowadays over here. But I'm pretty sure, like, the uniform thing, there's another reason, like an old worldy reason behind it initially. I think it has something to do with, like, that old British World War II stiff upper lip kind of thing initially, like that regimented kind of lifestyle. But, like, I kind of get, like, it prevents bullying or lowers bullying and that kind of thing, but my personal experience back when I was living in the States, I never really saw anyone get bullied because they didn't have, like, the latest clothes or anything. Like, I've heard that it's happened, and I'm sure it has, but, like, I never experienced it myself. I never saw it happen myself. That I saw more bullying over here in the UK when I was in school than I ever did at school in the States. Had a classmate that was kinda like that, asked teacher if he could go to the toilet, got the I don't know, can you back, and he just up and left the bathroom because the teacher didn't say no. Yeah, I'll never forget that, like, that day when Shaggins, because, like, we all heard the fly unzip, right? Whether he actually had it out or not, we don't know. He's never confirmed or denied it. But the fact that he had the balls to turn around to that teacher and say, well, I've got my cock out right now, you know, if you ask me, if you want to see it, that's going to be indecent exposure, and you're going to force me to do it, so that's not going to look good on you, is it, miss? Like, the fact that he had the balls to say something like that to a fucking teacher, it was mind-blowing. But he got in, like, it was so much shit for that, though. He had to go to the head of year, and the head of year was not pleased. And his mom and dad had to go in to see the head of year, and the head teacher too, as well as that supply teacher. And of course they just laughed, because they were just like, well, yeah, you know, what do you expect him to do? Hold the damn thing? No, he's not gonna hold it for an hour and a half. like, Shaggins as well said, you know, I'll do it again. If I've got to do it again, I'll do it again. If I actually have to pee in the classroom, I will do so. If I'm not allowed to go to the bathroom. As Shaggins would have actually done it, though, that's the thing. Like, he was one of those people, he did not do, like, empty threats. It was like a promise, you know? We gotta win this race. Hey, Elvis, we gotta win this race. We gotta win this race. Hey, Elvis, do you want some lemonade? Lemonade! That cold, refreshing drink. Alright, let's actually focus and try and win this race. Top 4, damn. Bye, bitch. Yeah, Shaggins was like an absolute menace. Teachers fucking hated him. And he would disrupt classes too. If they're like he got bored. Like he was like he could be a menace like that too. How am I 8th place again? Jesus. 7th. Like he would purposely, like if he got really fucking bored, he would like go out of his way to disrupt the entire class for an hour and a half. But he wouldn't like do it in like an annoying, like disrespectful kind of way. He'd do it in such a way like he would get the teacher, like if it was a teacher that we had for some time, he would sort of like work the teacher up into getting, like talking about stuff completely unrelated to the lesson, for the entire lesson. So the entire class was just sat there listening to this teacher talk about stuff from like their past and like, or their like childhood and stuff. Or just other subjects that had nothing to do with the actual like lesson that we were supposed to be taking. Like, I remember one time he got one of our math teachers that we had, who used to be in a band like back in the 80s, to talk about like stories about the band being on the road, because they used to tour, like they used to do little tours around the UK and stuff. Shaggins got the teacher so riled up talking about music and stuff. He went on for like an hour and a half, the entire lesson, talking about how he used to go on the road with his band back in the day. And he used to play like pubs and stuff. It was fun. Because we'd all just sit there listening to this guy walk along about how this band he was in when he was younger. He used to play bass. And we're supposed to be in there learning algebra and shit instead. All done. What game is this? This is Asphalt Legends, Dutch. This is Asphalt Legends. And I got bullied a lot until the start of 3rd grade because I'm mixed race and look very obviously different to the rest, and I was the only differently colored kid until 5th grade. Oh shit, man. That sucks, dude. That sucks, man. I hate, like, I hate racism. Like, I know that's like a lowball thing to say, but I genuinely do. Like, we're all human beings at the end of the day. We all bleed red. We all piss out of the same pipework. We all crap out of the same hole. You know, not, you know what I mean. You know what the sentiment I'm trying to get at, right? We all don't share one big asshole. You know, just like, we just happen to have some different skin pigmentation, that's all. Doesn't make anyone any better or any less, you know? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, I mean, I'm white, Shaggins is white, but I'm pretty sure we've got, like, some kind of black ancestry in us, like in our bloodline somewhere. Because like we've traced back some of our family history, and there's very obviously mixed race people, like 4 or 5 generations back, even further, like 6, 7 generations back and stuff. So it's like we've obviously got some kind of non-white race, like non-white ethnicity, ethnic mix in us somewhere. Dildo Madigan, how could you? He knows how to get people on tangents. Shaggins does. Like, Shaggins is one of those people, like, if he works at it, he can work a person up into getting on to, like, tangents and all kinds of crazy shit. Which is one reason why a lot of people liked having classes with Shaggins. Because, like, it'd be the most boring class ever. Like, it'd be the most boring history class, like the history of World War II. Like, we all know how World War II went down. We don't really need to sit there for an hour and a half, like, every week and learn it, you know? We'd all hate it, and Shaggins would just get the teacher to go off on something else, on some random tangent. It was always fun. That's if, like, Shaggins actually decided to stay in the lesson. Because sometimes he'd show up, get registered, and then leave. And the teachers got so used to it, they didn't even, like, challenge him on it after a while. And then he'd just go down to... Normally, he'd go down to the music rooms, grab a guitar, and just go and stand somewhere. And just hang out in the school. Like, there was a dance studio. Well, there was 2 dance studios, actually, in the school. And, for, like, dance lessons and stuff. And he'd normally be found in one of those, if there was no lesson on. He'd just be found in there with, like, a can of Red Bull, multiple cans of Red Bull, with a guitar, and just chilling out, like, absolutely the king of the chill mountain. In a way, it can be a good thing, though, because you either learn to grow thick skin or get stepped on all your life. Yeah, like, I think bullying, it has its place, but there are limits. There are, like, lines you should not cross, you know? Like, me and Shaggins, we got teased a lot for being redheads, you know? You know, we got the whole gingers have no souls, you know, stuff thrown at us a lot. What the fuck? Dude was, like, flying upside down there. We used to get that kind of thing thrown at us a lot. And, you know, we, like, when we were little, like, tiny, it used to, like, get to us. But eventually, after a few years, you know, you do kind of develop a I don't give a shit attitude to it anymore. And you actually, like, you start firing back. You know? Oh, shit. Shaggins used to play into it. Like, someone said to him once, oh, you know, you don't have no soul, you're ginger. And Shaggins went, yeah, I saw a whole bunch of kids get gunned down, and I just laughed. And people would look at him like, oh my god, what is this monster? And then he'd just walk away with this little giddy smile on his face, because he just horrified these people. Although sometimes, like, every now and then, someone would throw, like, a ginger insult at us, and it would actually make us laugh, because it's not one we'd heard before, and it's absolutely roast us. Like, my favorite one was one time someone came up to me and said, "You're so ginger, my shoe has more soul than you." I'm not gonna lie, chat, I fell to the floor, laughing my ass off. Because that was funny. Like, just, they came out of it. It was so abrupt. It was like a mix of how they said it and what they said. Because it was so abrupt. And I was gone, man. I was gone. It was so funny. last place again. Goddamn, I'm really not doing well on this one. Barrel roll. I really fancy like some chocolate roll, like Swiss roll. Best part was, Mom never bothered to tell me that something like that might happen. Oh, dude, what the fuck, man? Like, I think you should always, like, if you've got kids, and like you're mixed race, or you've got a mixed race kid, or a kid with a disability or something, you should always say, look, you might get grief off of people in school because they're narrow-minded fuckwits. And it's all unnecessary, and what they're saying is not, you know, it's not true, it's not a reflection of who you are, it's a reflection of who they are, and their narrow-minded sense of worth, you know, whatever. Like, bullying does go too far, you know, like, when you've got people bullying kids, like, in school, to the point where a kid takes their own life, that kind of thing, that's where it goes too far. But a little bit of name-calling, and a little bit of, you know, like, when people are being absolute fucking freaks, like, and, like, proper freaks, you know, like, bully the fuck out of them. Like, I do think that, like, a lot of generations, like my generation, Gen Z, a lot of us are soft because we got wrapped up in, like, cotton wool and bubble wrap, you know, bubble wrap parenting, I call it. You know, where it's like you're not allowed to, you know, discipline your kids, and, you know, you gotta be all PC and not be offensive and all that kind of stuff, you know. It's like, whatever happened to sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me? You know, when did that stop being relevant? The one thing, like, I do agree with, though, is, like, when you've got, like, boys picking on girls, and it's, like, you know, real nasty stuff, and it's like, oh, they're only picking on you because they like you. No, that's bullshit, man. That is not the case at all. And I'm not out here trying to, like, oh shit, white knight or anything, but that is not the case at all. Like, speaking from someone who witnessed a lot of that, like, even in, like, high school over here, there was one guy, he had this bizarre fixation with bullying this girl. And a lot of people were like, oh, he's only doing that because he likes you. And I'm like, no, you don't do what this guy's doing to someone you like, you know. Like, a little bit of lighthearted ribbing, you know, can be, like, that can be okay as long as they're, like, ribbing you back, you know, it's like a reciprocated thing. But not going up to them and, like, pulling down their skirt in front of a whole crowd of people. No, that's humiliation. You don't do that to someone you genuinely, you like, you know. Like, I remember when that happened. Like, Shaggins wasn't there in school that day for some reason, but if he had been, like, that dude would have had he would have gone home with a black eye, a busted lip, and probably a broken nose too, because Shaggins fucking hates people doing that kind of shit. I mean, I hate it too, but Shaggins is like one of those people who just won't give a fuck. He'll actually do something about it. Like, I'll call people out on that shit, behavior like that. Shaggins will go like that one step further, and he'll actually, like, fuck up a person. God damn. people parking in the wrong place. Stop parking where they should be parking, assholes. God damn. Morph straight back in. God, I'm doing absolutely terribly on this particular race. The bullying isn't necessarily good, but the outcome can be good. Yeah, like, the world is not a nice place, unfortunately. It never has been, and if you've not developed a thick skin, life is gonna walk all over you. Which is what we're seeing with a lot of people of my generation and, like, younger. Like, there are some young people, like, of my generation who can get by fine. But, you know, a lot of us, sadly, like I said, a lot of us got bubble wrap parents. You know, that was the style of parenting our parents did. So we have a meltdown because we gotta work an 8-hour shift at Starbucks, you know. And you're short-staffed that day because 2 staff members are off, sick. You know, or 1 staff member's off because she had a baby, and you have a meltdown because how dare they have a life outside of work because you can't cope with the fact that you're working a busy coffee shop, you know. Oh, that was awesome. Oh no, that's not awesome. I gotta try and actually win this race, man. Come on, we can do this, we can do this. Yeah, look at that, baby. Come on. Okay, how many attempts did that take? I wasn't counting. If you get beat to the point of broken tooth and tried to be set on fire just because you look different, I'd say the outcome was not worth it. That was the one time a teacher stepped in, by the way. Oh shit, dude. That's yeah, like that's not... That's proper bullying. It's not even bullying, that's terrorization, you know, because that's, you know, terrorizing a person. That goes beyond bullying. Yeah, that's not... That's fucking crap, dude. I'm sorry that happened to you, man. Hey guys, we got a new car. Now, would that be gold or yellow? Camaro, nice. Chevrolet. Oh, we're gonna go for a ride in the new one. Lovely. Okay, let's go. In the Chevrolet. That was the only time a teacher ever stepped in? Man, that's fucking... That sucks, man. Teachers at your school sucked, dude. Like, very rarely would teachers ever step in, like, at our school, mine at Shagan School. But when they did, that was like when it was absolutely serious. Like, you knew that some serious shit had gone down if a teacher stepped in. Normally as well, like, if it was like... Normally, the teachers would only step in when someone's parents would come in and, like, start screaming and shouting at their lack of actually dealing with what's going on. Oh my god, the Popo! Excuse me. I'm just out for a nice leisurely drive. And I'm not drunk. This is an interesting development. I didn't think police would ever rock up in this. The Popo. Gotta outrun the Popo. Obliteration. Could've got drowned then too. Shit. Oh fuck. That sucks, dude. Really? That was the only time a teacher ever stepped in? That's fucking mad, man. That sucks. So what's the, let's do some upgrades. We've just got the car and we can already upgrade shit. It's awesome. Okay, we'll do that for the upgrades. Let's try that one again. Let's go. Let's go, baby cakes. Let's go. Baby cakes? Where the fuck did that come from? That's a blast from the fucking past. I've not heard anyone say that since they were fucking high school, man. God damn, these assholes have always got that a little bit far ahead of us. How dare you? Ah! Oh shit, the train got me! The train got me! Oh dear. Yeah. What the flying cop cars? They fly now. They fly now. Wait, they just come flying in. Oh, stunts. Okay, that was what I was missing. Well, at least to protect me when I fought back at the start of 3rd grade, I got a suspension. Never really got bullied after that until somebody in 8th grade who didn't know what went down tried. Oh shit, dude. That's like the thing, yeah, like a lot of like someone ever really tried to seriously bully me was in high school. And let's just say I waited until like we weren't on school property, and well, I'm the reason they have like 4 false teeth, so I'll leave it at that. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Gotta win the race. Gotta win this one. Much as we can for the time being. So is my mic audio still coming through okay? Oh, yeah, we go. No, no! Come on, we can do this. Just about. Skin of our teeth. Skin of the teeth, guys. Mike is still all good. I don't know why that was doing that on Chivalry 2, man. Like, that was weird. Back in Scotland! We're back in Scotland! That castle is where Count Dacula actually lives. Like, he probably shouldn't have really said that, you know? But it's true, that's where he lives, like... The government up there, they think that it's a, like a business thing, that he like does guided tours and shit, but it's not. He actually lives there. That's why it doesn't cost him all that much. I'm joking, of course. There we go. Look at that. Speed, speed, speed. like Forza Horizon, like I can't remember which one it is, but there's one that's set in England over here, and like it's all like based. They actually went out and like mapped out the UK, so you can like actually go down real locations in the UK, basically. I always thought it'd be fun to fire up that game and go to like drive around, see if I could drive around like mine and Shaggin's neighborhoods that we grew up in when we were over here. Oh fuck. Finish third or better. Damn. Well, this has been a really unconventional and unexpected Tuesday night stream for me. As I said, normally the plan was always to do Chivalry 2 on Tuesdays. Until that game, like, until I got bored of playing it, then I'd switch it out for something else. Like, the plan for Mondays now, I think I mentioned it last night on the Helldivers 2 stream. I'm thinking about switching out Helldivers 2 on Mondays for something else, and having like Wednesday be the day I stream Helldivers 2. Because I want to add a bit more variety to the channel, so like I want there to be games I play like specifically that I'm like consistently known for playing, but I don't want to just like overload on those games and like just saturate the channel with those games. So I'm looking at Marvel Rivals for Mondays, or at least giving it a shot anyway. See how it goes. Well, of course, I could just like have Monday be one of the days I stream the single-player game, of which the poll is done now, by the way. Like, I said that I was going to do it last night before the Helldivers 2 stream, but winning game is Assassin's Creed. So I'm going to be doing Assassin's Creed for the, oh, we finished second. Lovely. That's going to be the first single-player RPG I stream here on the channel, and that's going to be twice a week. I'm going to do streams of that. So yeah, I might make that Monday, and then Tuesday do Chivalry 2, if it, like, as long as it doesn't fuck up like it did tonight. Wednesday, Hump Day Helldivers. Thursday, we'll do the second single-player RPG, Assassin's Creed stream. And then, Friday will be Battle Fodder Edition. Well, the next installment of Battle Fodder Edition. So that'll either be Battlefield 6 or something else. I might start jumping between Battlefield 6 and Call of Duty Warzone. Or I might just alternate, like have different games on rotation. with me getting a perfect score, and we had sport that day, wrestling. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Like, you guys seemingly have, like, a really awesome curriculum over there in school. Like, we didn't do any, like, fighting stuff, like, over here in the UK. Like, our, like, physical education was real boring shit, like soccer. And the teachers hated me for calling it soccer. They'll like, no, it's football. I'm like, no, this is not football to me. I'm never gonna not call it soccer. It is soccer to me. Or European football. And that just annoyed them even more. But, like, we had, so yeah, we had soccer, we had rugby, which was a terrible game. I hate that game. What else? Lacrosse, that was something else we did. That was actually kind of fun. Hockey, of course, love me some hockey. That was the only sort of game, really, PE game I enjoyed. Apart from when we did baseball. Well, we tried baseball once. One year, and it didn't really land with the other students, so we went to like this game called Rounders, which was basically like baseball off Temu. Basically, it was terrible game. Not that much fun. Not as fun as baseball anyway. I asked the headmaster, who was our sport teacher, if I could sit that one out because it wouldn't be fair. He insists I do, and my match is against said bully, and he's down in less than 3 seconds. Awesome, man. After that, I asked again, sir, can I do this all day? May I sit this out? Oh, shit. I thought we would have, like, been pulled out of the race and, like, regenerated onto the thing. Just there, just now. But no, like, I think if your teacher, like, if you ask to sit something out, like, especially like phys ed, like, if you've got a valid enough reason, and you had a valid enough reason, like, the teacher should just let you sit it out, you know? See, for like phys ed, I didn't like it, but I would always, like, do it and engage. Shaggins very rarely would. Like, the PE staff, they got so fed up with having to argue with them that they were just like, fine, just as long as you get changed into your PE kit, bring a book, just sit on the sidelines and read a book. That's what Shaggins used to do. Every now and then, he'd, like, look up from the book he was reading and, like, make a comment about something that had happened on the field. Like, the only time I ever saw Shaggins try in PE was our first year of high school. We had a really hot female PE teacher, and she was gorgeous, to be fair. And Shaggins, like, that was the only time Shaggins ever actually, like, engaged in PE. Purely because he had a massive crush on her, like most of the guys did, to be fair, even I did. Let's try it on the blue one. It's not that I didn't want to do it, but what do they learn if they fail that fast? Yeah, that's true, dude. That is very true. Come on. Damn Vans. Playing these games makes me want to go on a road trip. Shaggins, we've not gone on a road trip in years. We should go on a road trip, dude. Neither of us drive, though. That's the problem. What did we knock down that first time? I don't know. Right. We gotta win the race and perform a nitro shockwave. I can't remember how you do that. And yeah, usually the boys would play nearly always soccer, and the girls did gymnastics separately. Yeah, like, if it was like a sport like football or rugby or something like that, then the girls would always go off and do gymnastics. But if it was something like hockey, bizarrely, hockey, like they were fine with boys and girls doing that together. Same with lacrosse. And like rounders. Sometimes even like in the winter, like the guys would often do gymnastics too. Or we'd like go to the gym, because there was like an actual gym at our high school. And like we'd have to go and do workout stuff in the gym. Like nothing like major, like we weren't like becoming beefcakes and shit. You know, we weren't like pounding like protein shakes and then going in there and like lifting the weight of like 5 small children, you know, nothing like that, you know. But we'd have to go in there and like run on the exercise bikes, use the exercise bikes and like, you know, run on the running machines, that kind of thing. How the hell do I do that? A nitro shockwave. I can't remember how you do that. I know this damn race like the back of my hand. Or this damn, like, race course soon. The more I do it. Oh, you bastard. I'm not going out in 8th place, not this time. Like, I remember, like, the Game Awards, like, I watched that, and, me and Shaggins, we watched that last year. And they're doing another Star Wars pod racing game. Just why? What is the point? Why bother? And they're doing another, like, Old Republic game, too. After Star Wars Outlaws, like, I'm good, dude. Like, not that I played it, I watched Mauler, Rags, Frankie, Asmongold's playthroughs of that. I was like, Jesus Christ, if this is the future of Star Wars games, I'm out. The last Star Wars game I played was Battlefront 2, like the newer one they did a few years ago. And it was terrible at launch, but it's not so bad these days. I might bring that back. I might stream that, actually. For Battle Fodder Fridays. Battle Fodder Edition. That might be a fun one to do. Oh. Penis wrinkle. You caused me to slow down. How dare you? Is that something I can bring back? Battlefront 2. I say bring back as if I've like streamed it before. I haven't, but you know. I'm glad that variety is a Battlefield Friday. Battle Fodder Fridays. Damn. Our school was rather poor, so the first few years didn't even have a soccer ball, but had to use those medicine balls. Not a great thing, I tell you. Oh, damn. I'm not quite sure what a medicine ball is. But, like, when you're playing soccer and you're not using a soccer ball, like, that does suck. We used to play dodgeball now and then in high school. That was always a lot of fun. Until it got banned, because there were a couple of guys that used to, like, throw the balls, like, seriously hard at some of the girls, and the girls kicked up a stink about it. And rightly so. Because, like, these guys would aim for their fucking heads and shit. Heads, chest, and ass, that's where these guys used to aim. So it's like, yeah, no wonder they got pissed off. No wonder the school, like, decided, now we're not gonna let you do dodgeball anymore. Which was always, like, annoying for me, because, like, dodgeball, like, whenever we played that, I always felt, like, at home. Like, you know, so like a little taste of home, almost. Shaggins is probably asleep right now. He's been sleeping a lot lately. Actually, now that I mention that, that's actually quite concerning. I'm gonna have to, like, call him tomorrow. Make sure he's actually okay. Because that's normally, like, one of the warning signs of Shaggins, like, if his depression's getting super bad again, is, like, he'll start sleeping a lot. Oh yeah, first place, baby. Come on, we can do this. We can at least hit one of these targets we gotta hit for this race. Yeah, baby. So we got from one shockwave, okay. It's a hard leather ball. The light version weighs like 4 pounds. They aren't actually meant to be kicked. Oh, I know what you mean now. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean now. But that sucks, man. Having to use one of those? Shit. Oh, it's on the piece of music. That weirded me the hell out for a second. I could hear like a noise. I was like, what the fuck is that? Is that a phone on vibrate or something? freaked me out for a moment. Then I was like, my phone's not on vibrate. It's on Do Not Disturb. I'm streaming. Okay, so I got... Okay. That's not how you do that. Now I gotta spend, like, the rest of this, like, race trying to figure out how to do a shockwave again. Was that a table? What is that, a table flying? Thank God, this is one Avenged Sevenfold, like one of the few bands that my ex didn't ruin for me. Yeah, there's a lot of bands and music I can't listen to now. Hail to the king. Like, that's one thing I hate most about breakups, I think. Like, aside from, like, losing the person that you love, or in my case, I was in love with, like, the changes that they bring upon you as a result. Like, there's so much shit that you, like, films you can't watch, music you can't listen to, stuff like that anymore, you know? That's what hurts the more, as, like, the further out you get from the breakup. Well, at least I think so, anyway. I mean, sure, the guys that were good at soccer were able to kick the normal ball much further and harder than other teams, but I don't know if that paid out all that much. Yeah. Like, there is... I'm not gonna do it for you, Asphalt Legends, I'm sorry. Or am I sorry? Not really. Like, the only online game I would ever, like, pay something for would be the Elder Scrolls Online. They got, like, ESO Plus on there. I'd pay for that. That's it. I wouldn't pay for, like, anything else. I don't pay for skins. I don't do any of that bullshit. That's not a shockwave. I haven't logged on to Elder Scrolls Online for a while, actually. I think I should. Otherwise I'm gonna get kicked out of all the guilds I was in. Because the guilds down there, they do that. Some of them are like, hey, if you're not active for a certain period, for a long enough period of time, we'll boot you from the guild, and you gotta reapply. Unless you let us know that you're gonna be inactive for a while. Like, that's a game I would consider streaming. If there was, like, you know, like, I don't know if people stream it. Like, I know some people did back in the day, but, like, I don't know if people do now. Because this is essentially all it is just an online RPG, because you've got the story modes. Like, there's the story for each, like, faction and stuff, so... You don't have to do PvP on it either. You can do PvE with other people and stuff like that. Okay, we gotta figure out how... Well, I have to figure out how to do that nitro thing. I'll give it one more round and try to figure it out, and then I'll look up the controls and see how it's done. Oh no, they're playing that dastardly hood music again. Sounds like British hood music though. Although we don't really have hoods. Like over here, like the hood over here is called at the ends. Oh, look, oh! We were sideways wheeling. That's not it. That's not it. That's drift, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up the controls on how to do this, because I'm not sure how you do it. Okay, I was in midair. I think that was a bit unnecessary to go all cinematic on me. Where's the other guys? Down there on the lower part? Okay. Ah! I wouldn't mind visiting the Himalayas, actually. Right, okay, I'm gonna have to look up. Doing. Right, we'll go. Game settings, controls, let's have a look. Oh no, that actually doesn't... Okay. We'll have to get back to the tutorials. I'm assuming it's gonna tell me how it works in here. It's gotta, surely. I can't remember. One thing I hate having to go back and do tutorials because you can't remember shit. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Yeah, man, Tokyo Drift. I fucking hate those movies, man. Like, the first one's okay for what it is, but like the whole Need for Speed thing. It's Need for Speed. Like, I can't even remember, like, it doesn't have, okay, Shockwave. Okay, how do we do that? When the nitro bar is full, double press the A button to activate the shockwave. Okay. Well, I remember doing that in the last race, that we did, like, the actual race, so I'm not sure why it wasn't registering, or if I gotta do finishing line. We'll find out. This has been the most bizarre stream, I gotta say, that I've ever done. Going from one game to the completely different game, and all of those technical issues gone. How? What? It was just sky, dude. Jesus Christ. Ah, there we go. Shockwave. Right, okay. Worked that time. So... Oh, did it register? Really? No, surely not. A near miss of what? Oh shit. Please don't tell me I've got to be, like, in first place, like, to win, and to, like, do the whole nitrous thing that I got to do for this bit. Oh, no, I didn't have to. Okay, awesome. Okay, we're off to number 9, The Path of the Wind. That sounds like a JRPG DLC or something. Go back to the Camaro, because the gas tank is full. Win the race. Okay, we gotta win the race. Nice, simple, actual race. Lovely. Look at us all the way over in the back. Gotta admit, like, racing games, they're probably, I would say, the easiest sort of game to do, like, to play, like, in terms of mechanics, because you've not got a whole lot to actually memorize. I think that's why a lot of people, oh god. I think that's why a lot of people, like, cut their teeth, like their gaming teeth on racing games. Not everybody, but there are so many people that do. Oh, chat, we managed to pull that off. I thought we were going to end up, like, falling into the river again. Ooh. Bye, have a beautiful time. Won it first time, look at that. Sexy motherfucker. That was some sexy fucking racing right there. New season unlocked. Okay, thank you. Alright, we're on to the last race of this, the Land of Snow. How imaginative. But this is going to be the last race of the stream tonight, guys, and I'm going to call it quits, because it's like 22 minutes past 4 in the AM over here. And we've nearly gone for 3 hours. And I do want to go and, like, get some sleep and, like, not wake up at 6 in the evening, preferably. I'd like to get a good 5 hours at least, so I can wake up at the day. I've got some stuff to do. So we'll do this last one, and call it a night. And of course, it's Wednesday tomorrow, so On the Fringe is on. Gotta remember that. Because I don't want to miss it like I did last week. So, I would say that I'm going to try and stream earlier tomorrow. But I don't think it's going to happen. Because I've got, yeah. Especially if, like, I don't wake up like I did. Like, I woke up at like 9 in the evening today. And then I had all of the other stuff going on, too, so. And yes, chat, I did delete that picture that set me on a downer of the mood, so. That's another thing about relationships that annoys me too, right? Is like, you have all those happy memories that are tainted by the fact that you're not with that person anymore, and then you look back and you're like, oh my god, I was actually happy, and then you realize you're not happy anymore. Oh god. Just to clarify, like, I'm not saying that my happiness is dependent on whether I'm in a relationship or not. It is more a case of, like, I was so in love with that particular woman, and yeah. That was like happiness on a level I'd never felt before. Like, that was pure, unfiltered happiness for me, you know, with her, so. Could have a sweet rave party to all that, the tune they got playing right now. Try and get as far ahead of them as I can. Oh no! Oh, wants you to win the race. I was like, oh, what's the objective for this one? Being in a relationship can make you happier, so I get it. Yeah, dude, that's like the thing, man. Like, I thought I knew what happiness was, until, like, I was with my ex, right? That was like a whole other thing. I was like, oh my god, this is what actual happiness is. And, the hell's going on right now? Okay, I don't know what's happening there. But yeah, so for me, that was like... Yeah, that was like... I was like, this is what happiness actually feels like, and what happiness actually is, and then, of course, her mask fell, and I saw the monster that lurked beneath the beautiful smile and the beautiful eyes and all of that stuff, and shattered the illusion. Yeah, it sucks because it's like that was a picture of me and her really early on in the relationship when everything was like all beautiful colors and everything. So it hurt to see because I was like, well, that's an actual genuine smile on my face. But guys, that is it for this particular stream tonight. Sorry that Chivalry 2 did not work out. Um, but I hope you guys had fun on the very bad racing game that well, the game itself is good. I'm terrible at it, I should have said. So thank you all for coming and hanging out. So in the chat, let's go. YouTube side, Dildo Shaggins, obviously, Lucian Wolf, Elucidator, Dutch Matrix. Thank you all for coming and hanging out this evening. I hope you had fun, and tell your loved ones you love them. Give them a hug. Stay safe, and I will see you all again tomorrow. I'm not even going to try and make it early. Wait until after. I'm going to say this. Rule of thumb on Wednesdays, I'll be on after On the Fringe. Good half hour later after that, maybe an hour after On the Fringe. Rule of thumb. Unless, like, the announcement is made earlier. Okay, so it's rule of thumb on that. Alright, guys, stay safe. I'll see you all again real soon. Bye-bye.